Tuesday. Trying this to see if it works. I had trouble getting logged on, so I'm just going to hope that it works and go from there. We have had so much trouble with our internet. They said that they thought they had it fixed. They've been working on the tower. It's just been a mess, so I'm hoping that it works today. This morning as I was praying and asking the Lord, what do I talk about? And I just have this overwhelming, I don't really know how to I don't have the right word to use. I just know everybody is fighting a battle right now. I'm sorry, my watch is buzzing like crazy. Everybody's fighting a battle right now. Everybody is in a season, it seems like, of struggle. And so the Lord led me, and normally when you talk about Jesus walking on water, we talk about it in Matthew. But I'm going to use the one from Mark, the version from Mark. And it's Mark chapter 6, and it starts at verse 45. And it says, immediately after this, and this is after they have fed the 5,000 and with 2 fish or 3 fish, and let me make sure we have 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. It was immediately after that. That's when this happens. Immediately after this, Jesus made his disciples get back into the boat and head across the lake to Bethesda, while he sent the people home. So Jesus tells him, get on the boat. I'll meet you there. You go, and I'll just meet you there. Jesus told him, go. And I'm going to send all the other people home. Go. Afterwards, he went up into the hills to pray. So he went alone. Again, a lot of times we want to, when we're in a season of a struggle, or we're in a storm, or what, we want to broadcast it, just blare it out. But in this time, Jesus went alone, and he does it often. I'm having trouble talking today. You can tell I haven't done one of these in a while. He does it often. He goes off and he gets alone with his Father. And that's what we need to do also. We need to get alone with our Father, shut out the noise of the world, the things that are trying to come up against us, and shut it all out. During the night, the disciples were in their boat in the middle of the lake, and Jesus was alone on the land. So the disciples are in the boat, Jesus is on the land. But he saw them. He saw that they were in serious trouble. So he saw what was going on. He saw them. So if he saw them then, yes, he was physically there. But if he saw them then, is he not seeing us now? He absolutely, positively is seeing us now. In the storm that we're in, he is seeing us. He saw them. He saw that they were in serious trouble, rowing hard and struggling against the wind and the waves. And isn't that what we're doing a lot of times? We're rowing. It's like, just keep swimming, like little Dory says, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's what we feel like a lot of times. We're rowing really hard against the wind and the waves, all the things that are crashing up against us, the financial difficulties, the relationship difficulties, the marriage difficulties, the child difficulties, whatever it is, the health difficulties, whatever it may be. We're rowing as hard as we can, and he sees us. He sees us. About 3 o'clock in the morning, he came to them walking on the water. So he's walking out on that water in the storm. He's walking out, and he comes to them. He started to go past them, because that was the plan. He was going to meet them on the other side, and that was the plan. And he wasn't going to deviate from that plan, because he knew they were going to be okay. He knew that. He knew what was going to happen. He knew they were going to be okay, so he was just going to go on over to the other side. He wasn't going to change the plan just because they were in a storm. His plan didn't change. Just like even though we're in a storm, his plan does not change. What he has for us will be for us. He started to go past them, but when they saw him walking on the water, they screamed in terror, thinking he was a ghost. They were all terrified when they saw him. And I mean, they have seen this man. They have seen Jesus perform miracle after miracle after miracle. He had just fed that many people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. He just fed that many people, and they're terrified because he's walking on the water. They've seen him do so many things. But then don't we also get like that? We're terrified. We're upset. We're worried. And he's walking on the water. Why can't we see that? Because we get so caught up and we get blinders on when we're in a storm. We get blinders on. We're trying to protect ourselves. We're trying to do whatever we can. And Jesus is saying, I see you. I'm here. I'm walking on the water. I'm with you. But Jesus spoke to them at once. It's all right. It's like, it's okay. Stop what you're doing. He said, I am here. Don't be afraid. Isn't that what he's telling us today? I am here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm in you. I'm with you. Quit being afraid. You got a diagnosis that you absolutely rocked your world. Don't be afraid because he's with you. He's going to walk you through it, or he's going to walk you home. Either way, he's there. Then he climbed into the boat, and the wind stopped. They were astonished at what they saw. They still didn't understand the significance of the miracle of the multiplied loaves, for their hearts were hard, and they did not believe. But yet, even though their hearts were hard and they didn't believe, Jesus saved them. Jesus spoke to them. Jesus was there with them. So he sees us in our storm, even when our heart is getting hard, when we're crying out and we're asking where he's at, and we're asking, why did you let this happen? Why would you let that person do that? Why would you let that person say that? Why do you continually let this person berate that person? Whatever it may be. Our hearts can grow hard, but he still calmed the storm and told them not to be afraid. That's what our Jesus does. That's who he is. He's still there for each and every one of us, even when we have a struggle seeing it. So today, if you are in the midst of a battle, if you are in the midst of the biggest fight you've been in and you can't even remember the last time that you had peace, know that he is with you. He's walking with you, and he's talking with you, and he's going to help you through it, no matter what it is. I attended a funeral service on Saturday. He's actually related to me. His mom and my grandfather were, my mom's dad were brother and sister. But that side of the family really wasn't that close, so I didn't know a lot. Anyways, but he also turned into my daughter's best friend in high school. It was her dad. And so it's just the way, I don't know, the way life works. It's a small world sometimes. And in talking to his wife, I said, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. It's hard down here, and he is walking in glory. He is walking in glory. I'm jealous. And we're not supposed to be jealous. We're not supposed to be envious. We are not supposed to. Because I know what envy and jealousy can do. It can destroy a person. It can destroy a lot of things. But that kind of envy is different. It's not the kind that's going to eat you up. It's not that kind. It's the kind that you know the promises that the Lord has given us, and they're living in those promises. What a glorious, glorious hope that we have if we know Jesus. So if you're going through a struggle, listen to him. It's all right. I am here. Don't be afraid. Just hear him. Sometimes we have to be still. Sometimes we spend a lot of time alone. There's nothing wrong with that, because in that time, he speaks volumes. We just have to be still. So if you're going through a struggle today, know he's with you, and know that he loves you more than anything in the world. Tonight is men's meeting. They meet over in the multipurpose building. You just go through the double doors in between the breezeway. Double doors, go in there. It's at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, we will have women's meeting. And then youth tomorrow night, 6 and 7. We've been having a big crowd. I think we had 67 kids through here last Wednesday. I believe that's what it was. Been having a great crowd of kids, and it's been really good. We are blessed. We are definitely blessed. So, um, thank you all who came out for Easter. We had 2 really packed services. I think the services were amazing. Our praise team did. Whew, they were good, 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 and they were great. And I hope you had a great time spending time with family. Um, Now we're just rocking on into spring. I planted some bulbs last night that my kids have got me for my, or that Jason and the kids got me for my birthday, and planted those last night. And I have some peonies about to bloom. Um, Summer is really my favorite time of the year, but I do love spring, watching everything come back to life after the winter and after the dead and after all of that. It truly does help me to see the resurrection promise, because everything was just blah, and then all of a sudden you just have all of this coming to life, and it's so beautiful. And um, I'm really thankful for a Jesus who still speaks to us through his magnificent world. And it's a hard world that we live in. I'm not going to say it's not. I tell the girls all the time, girls are mean. Girls are mean. We're mean to each other. Um, and I tell them, I said, I'd like to tell you that it stops, but it doesn't. There's still bullies when you get older. There really is. There's people that are going to bully you just because they think they can. And sometimes you just go on. And that's what the Lord would ask us to do. But um, so coming up in May, there will be a lot of banquets and graduations. I think I've gotten four or five graduation announcements, and then I have my little guy graduating from kindergarten, and it's just, time just goes by so quickly. It's so quickly, and we need to relish every moment that we have available to us, every moment that he gives us, and know that he is with us. And even in the storm that you may be going through, he loves you. So I hope you guys have a great, great afternoon. Get out, enjoy the sunshine and the warmth. I think it's a little windy. I haven't been outside since I got here this morning, so I'm not really sure what it is outside right now, but I hope that you're enjoying it. Plant your garden. Billy got the raised beds tilled here. I've got to go get some plants and get them planted here, and then we'll have whatever happens to grow. I don't know anything about gardening. I'm just gonna be honest about it. I know I do flowers, but I've never planted a garden. I always helped my daddy in his garden and my grandpa in his garden, but I'm gonna try it. What could it hurt? So I hope you guys have a great day and you enjoy the sunshine. And we got plenty of rain. The ponds are filled up, and it's just, things are starting to bloom, and it's just going to be a beautiful, beautiful spring. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye.